What's going on, guys? It's your boy DFastX, and I'm back with another movie review. This is my review on the Fantastic Four first steps. Before I hit the video, if you're here to work on videos and if you're new to the channel, smash the subscribe button, click the bell icon, and drop likes. So I watched this movie on the big IMAX screen in Cineworld in Dublin because on that weekend I went up to Dublin Comic Con. So I watched this on the Cineworld in the cinema, and I gotta say, I absolutely enjoyed it. It truly is fantastic. Guys, I gotta say, I was amazed with this movie. And I really had a fun time with the Fantastic Four. Guys, if you have not seen the Fantastic Four yet, go watch it now. It really is worth to watch. So, what this is the first project of Marvel Phase 6, because we're finished now with Phase 5, even though I haven't watched Ironheart. I've yet to watch that, but I will do my review later on this year and stuff. But this is the starting off Phase 6 of the MCU and stuff. This is set in a completely different universe. This is an Earth, I think it's Earth 328 it is. I don't know, I have to look at it again now, but this is set in a different universe, and also the Fantastic Four. We all know the backstory and all that. They went up to space, they got their powers and stuff, and then they got recognized now as when they got their abilities and stuff. They got recognized as the Fantastic Four, and of course Reed Richards, Sue Storm. We had Ben Grimm, the Thing, and of course the Human Torch, Johnny Storm, and so this story focuses on obviously them being the heroes today and stuff, And it's in this kind of universe, it's a very retro kind of universe, which is really, really cool. It's something that I've seen kind of similarity a bit in the Loki series a bit. But this is set in a kind of a very retro style, kind of like, I think it's set in the 60s or whatever it is. But very, very colorful and very retro kind of a look they were going for this movie and stuff. And, and it's actually directed the same director who did the series WandaVision. And so I can see what way he was going to go for this movie and stuff. And so this movie talks about Fantastic Four. Obviously, Reed Richards played by Pedro Pascal, who I've seen in The Mandalorian, of course, The Last of Us, and other movies I've seen I've seen him in and stuff. And he also stars Sue Storm, who played by Vanessa Kirby, who I've seen in the Hobbs and Shaw film. Last time I saw her and stuff. Now she did the Mission Impossible movies as well. But then stars Joseph Quinn, who I've seen in the Stranger Things series and stuff, and then also Evan McBrahan. I can't pronounce his name, but he plays the Thing in it. And they in the story focus on obviously Sue Storm is pregnant, and she has Franklin, of course, but the bad guy, obviously in the movie, of course, there's the bad guys, of course. They want to have the baby as well. So we are introduced into the biggest guy that we've been waiting to see for a very, very long time, Galactus. And then Galactus is played by Ralph Ineson, I think his name is, who I've seen in The Creator, and I've seen him in the Nosferatu earlier on this year. And and I gotta say this, Galactus in this, I want to say to the MCU, you did a good job with the Galactus, because compared to the other Fantastic Four films we had back in 2000 and the early 2000 ones, like as I said, the early 2000s Fantastic Four, I still love those movies and stuff. Now the 2015 version, I forget about that. It is completely shit, and everybody knows that. It's shit. But I want to say this though, the way the MCU made Galactus in this is absolutely perfect and accurate. Because the last time we had Galactus in the Silver Surfer movie back in the early 2000s, they made him look like a cloud. Galactus is not a cloud. Galactus is a big, huge being who eats planets and stuff. But in this, Galactus is massive. I mean, he is massive. Once he touches ground onto Earth, you see the size of him, like, it is insane and stuff. And the way they designed him is very, very, very well done and stuff. Now, we also get to see the Silver Surfer in this, of course, played by Julia Garner, who plays a female version of the Silver Surfer called Shia LaBeouf. And people were getting, but before the movie came out, people were getting so pissed off saying that, you know, the Silver Surfer's all being made. So read the comics. There's another version that Shia LaBeouf is actually also known as the Silver Surfer in it. So it's a female version of it. And she played the Silver Surfer very, very well, I gotta say, you know. And hopefully, going forward, I hope to see Galactus and the Silver Surfer later on in the MCU, hopefully. Now, I did hear that the MCU is going to do a huge reboot, so I don't know if they're going to be doing that, whatever, I don't know. But the movie was great. I really enjoyed the movie now. And like, it's a very short runtime as well, but it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I love the retro world a bit now, and it's also setting in a different universe, which is interesting. Really interesting to see and stuff. Now, there is a post-credit scene, and the post-credit scene will get you excited for next year. And I'm talking about the next Avengers film, which we all know what it is and stuff. And for people who've seen the post-credit scene already, you know what's about to happen and stuff. But overall, guys, I really enjoyed this film, and I cannot wait to get this on DVD. And for that, I'm giving this movie an 8 out of 10, 4 stars. If you guys have not seen it in the cinema yet, go watch it. You really will enjoy it. Now, people who've seen, if you want to see it in Cineworld, go to the biggest IMAX. It is worth to watch on the biggest IMAX and stuff. Now, even when I went to Cineworld myself, like, you know, Cineworld was actually my first time being to Cineworld as well. That I actually think that I should go up there again for Christmas, because Avatar Fire and Ash is coming out later on this Christmas and stuff. So hopefully I might get to go watch that later on in the biggest IMAX, because it is worth to watch that. So that's my review of the Fantastic Four First Steps. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'll be back with more reviews very soon, so to catch up some movies later on, like such as Until Dawn, Formula 1, and 28 Years Later, and lots more to come. So stay tuned for more video, guys. Smash the subscribe button, click the icon, and drop the likes, and I'll see you next time. Peace.